Hello, and welcome to another video of ConfigBot for ServiceNow. In today's demo, we will learn how to track records using Dependency plus Risk Analysis module. Dependency plus Risk Analysis enables you to track dependent object configurations and assess potential risks before making instance-level modifications. For example, before deleting a custom field or updating a drop-down value, you can quickly view all impacted configuration items, ensuring accurate and efficient change management. You can also track application scope for the provided fields in Config Sheet, Field Name column. Manually tracking which business rules, script includes, or other records depend on a specific field and system properties can be tedious and time-consuming. Dependency and risk analysis provide a single view of all dependent objects related to a field, making it easier to navigate relationships, assess impact, and reduce the risk of overlooked dependencies. Let's begin. This is the main login page of ConfigBot. Enter your username and password, then click Submit. Once logged in, you will see the main dashboard with different modules. Navigate to Impact Analysis, and then click on Dependency plus Risk Analysis module tile. Then click on Add New Iteration. Here, add an iteration number, select your workspace, or create new workspace, enter the host address, choose the instance type, and provide your company ID. Enter your username. Add here you can write any relevant description according to your execution, and click Submit to create the iteration. Now you can see an iteration is created. Click on the workbook icon and open workbook. Notice that the workbook tabs are empty. Now back to workspace. Close the workbook and click at the hamburger menu and select the Generate Workbook option. Enter your ServiceNow password and add relevant notes. Finally, select Workbook IntelliSense box and click at Confirm and Start button to process execution. Once the processing status is completed, open the workbook and notice that the data has been successfully pulled in the tabs by the bot. Next, we will fill the config sheet. Select any table name such as HR case in this case. Add any field name for which you want to generate the data such as open for, open by, assigned to, and collaborators and system properties. Here you can see a column F with drop-down yes and no. If yes, but only fetch active workspace form and list view. If no, it will fetch all workspaces form and list view. In my case, I select yes. Once the config sheet is filled, close the workbook and back to workspace. Click at hamburger menu icon, select Request Reprocess, then again click at hamburger menu icon, and now select Generate Workbook option. Enter your ServiceNow password and add relevant notes. Finally, check Select All box and click at Confirm and Start button to process execution. Click on the eye icon. Here we can view through the execution details in depth. You can see the total execution time, the sheet on which bot is working, tracking IDs and logs. Once the status changes to complete, open the workbook and navigate towards the impacted object sheet. Here you can see the table and fields we added in config and related dependent objects. The columns that are not checked will not have any data such as HR criteria and service level agreement from the results. Now we can separately see the acting rules on respective fields by navigating each sheet. We can see application scope of the field in Fields Application Scope sheet, sys properties, UI policy, client script, business rules, notifications, assignment rules, script includes, UI action, inbound action, and here you can see the workspace's form and list view for the specified fields. The reverse search instantly showed me all the dependent items connected to those fields. From the results, I could see exactly which business rules or script include UI policy or related records were running on a particular field. So instead of manually digging through each record, Dependency and Risk Analysis gave me a direct map of the relationships, saving me a huge amount of time and effort. Thank you for watching.